Section 26. Section 26. Ahmed Said is staying with Bob Farmer and his family. Bob is asking Ahmed what he wants to do and see in the UK.
Well, there are lots of things I want to do. I don't know where to begin.
Why not do something you haven't done before?
Well, I'd like to go climbing.
Climbing? Then you should go to the Lake District. It's very beautiful there, and it's got the highest mountains in England.
Scotland is very beautiful too, I believe.
Yes, it is. Very.
Can we go there?
Of course. But if you want to enjoy the scenery, why not go camping? It's more exciting than staying in a hotel.
That's a good idea. I like camping.
And when you're in Scotland, you should go shopping in Edinburgh. You can buy things there you won't find anywhere else.
Okay, that sounds fine. And I want to go sailing.
You should go to Norfolk for that.
And fishing?
Yes, you can go fishing in Norfolk too. But wait a minute. You'll have seen parts of England and Scotland. So why not go fishing in Wales? It's very pleasant there.
Fine, that suits me. So, where should we go first?
Section 27. Section 27.
Listen to Mrs. White talking about her holiday plans.
Every year, we have the same problem in our family. The question comes up, where shall we go on holiday? And there isn't an easy answer to that question. You see, we're all different. We all like different things. My husband loves fishing, so he has to be near a river, a lake, the sea, anywhere he can go fishing. My daughter Anne likes mountain climbing. Mountain climbing! I don't understand it, but that's all she's interested in. Then there's my son, Peter. He has to be near the sea. He likes all sorts of water sports. Swimming, sailing, water skiing, windsurfing, water sports of any kind. And me? I'm interested in the past. I love ancient ruins, old buildings, museums, anything that tells me about the past. So you see, we're all different. But there is one thing we agree on. We all like the sun. So we need a country where there's lots and lots of sunshine. And I think we've found the answer to our question. This year, we're going to Morocco. It looks great. I think it's got something for everybody.
Section 28. Section 28. Take my advice. 1. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. 2.
Coughs and sneezes spread diseases. Use a handkerchief.
3. Your body is not a dustbin. Eat well and feel better. 4.
Flies carry dirt and spread diseases. Cover it. Keep it cool.
5. Do you think that you're healthy? Are you sure? Come and see me. Prevention is better than cure. 6.
Cigarettes are bad for you. Learn to say no.
7. Danger in the home. Keep it safe. Keep it clean.
8. Protect your children. Immunize them.
Section 29. Section 29.
Listen to Jassim and Zainab, and then say if you think they're fit or not.
Hello, my name's Jassim, and I work in a bank. I drive to work and sit at my desk all day. I always have a big breakfast and lunch and dinner. After dinner I watch television and then go to bed.
I'm Zainab. I'm a teacher, a sports teacher. At school, we play netball and volleyball. For lunch and dinner, I always have a lot of fruit and vegetables with chicken or fish. In the evening, I often go for a walk along the beach with my family.
Section 30. Section 30.
Tony Newton is a radio reporter. He talked to Dr. King about his work with smokers.
Dr. King, what kind of people come to see you?
Oh, all kinds of people. Teachers, taxi drivers, nurses, young people.
Young people? What do you mean? Teenagers?
Yes. We see a lot of people here between 13 and 20. They start smoking young, and they can't stop. They get addicted.
If they're addicted, it must be impossible for them to stop.
Not impossible, difficult. You must be very strong to beat it.
How do you help people to stop smoking?
We show them films and talk to them about the dangers of smoking.
What dangers?
In this country, over 6,000 people are killed on the road every year. And everybody says that this is terrible. But over 30,000 are killed by smoking every year.
30,000?
Yes. So you see, it is very important to stop smoking. Of course, it's better if you don't start.
Section 31. Section 31.
Yesterday, Tony Newton spoke to some people at Dr. King's clinic. Listen and make notes. Band 1.
First, I spoke to Mr. John Ross. Mr. Ross is 37 years old. He's a driver from North London. Mr. Ross, you went to Dr. King's clinic?
Yes, that's right. I did. It was very helpful. Those films were, and the talks as well. They were very good.
And did you stop smoking?
Yes, for a while. And I felt much better. No coughs. I felt very fit. But I'm afraid I started again last week.
You're smoking again. You haven't stopped. So the clinic didn't help you.
Well, it did a lot. I used to smoke on average 60 cigarettes a day. Now I only smoke 10. So I smoke less, but I'd still like to give it up completely.
Band 2.
Next, I spoke to Mrs. Meg Ward. Mrs. Ward, do you mind if I ask how old you are?
No, not at all. I'm 26.
And what do you do?
I'm a nurse.
And has the clinic helped you?
Oh, yes. It was fantastic. I gave up smoking 3 months ago. I haven't smoked a cigarette since then.
Were you a heavy smoker?
Quite heavy. I used to smoke about 25 a day.
Will you start again?
Definitely not. It was hard to stop. But I have. I won't start again. Band 3.
And finally, I spoke to Ed Farmer, an 18-year-old student. Ed, you used to be a heavy smoker, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. 40 a day. I used to smoke all the time at home and in school.
Were you allowed to smoke in school?
No, they wouldn't allow that. I just never got caught.
40 a day. That's a lot for an 18-year-old.
Well, I started when I was 11. The big boys used to smoke a lot. Smoking made me feel big too. Made me feel older and more clever.
And how did the clinic help you?
Talking to other people there helped. Everybody was trying to stop smoking, so I decided to try too. And it worked. I've stopped now and I don't ever want to start again. Smoking isn't clever. It's stupid.
Section 32. Section 32.
Germs and your health.
Germs are dangerous. Why? They carry diseases.
He's not protected. Let's give him flu. No, we'll give him smallpox.
Germs make you ill.
Where can germs be found?
In dirty places. And in bad food and water.
I can't see any.
Germs are very small. They can be seen only with a microscope. But they're there.
What can be done?
Germs are carried by flies, so food must be covered. Water must be boiled if you think it isn't clean. Your kitchen and bathroom must be kept clean. They must be washed with disinfectant. Disinfectant kills germs. They hate it.
Look out! Disinfectant! Run! Run for your life!
And you must be immunized.
Why?
Most diseases can be cured now, but it's better not to be ill at all. You can be immunized. If you are immunized against a disease, you can't catch it.
Let's give him cholera. We can't. He's immunized. We can't get near him.
Prevention is better than cure. Fight germs. Fight disease.
Section 33. Section 33.
A day in the life of a London doctor.
Surgery, 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Now, Tom, what's the matter with you?
I've got a pain in my stomach, Doctor. It really hurts.
Does it hurt all the time?
No, only in the mornings.
Do you eat anything at night, just before you go to bed?
Yes. I usually have some chocolates and lemonade.
Tom, that's what gives you stomachache. Don't do it any more. And if you get stomachache, take one of these tablets. You can get them at the pharmacy.
Thank you, Doctor.
Evening, 7 p.m.
I've got so many calls tonight.
Evening, 9 p.m. House calls. Mrs. Ricks.
Good evening, Mrs. Ricks. How are you tonight?
Worse, Doctor. I had a very bad night last night. I had terrible pains in my legs.
Are you taking your medicine?
Well, I didn't take any yesterday, or the day before. I felt better.
Oh, Mrs. Ricks, you must take your medicine. 3 spoonfuls a day after meals. It's on the label on the bottle.
Evening, 10 p.m. On the telephone, Mrs. Jones.
Good evening, Doctor. Mrs. Jones here. I'm sorry to phone so late. I've got a temperature of 40 degrees, and I ache all over.
I see. It sounds like flu.
What should I do?
Don't worry, Mrs. Jones. Keep warm and have plenty to drink. Fruit juice if you've got it. No milk. I'll come round tomorrow morning after surgery.
Thank you very much, Doctor. Goodbye.
It never stops. It never stops.
Section 34. Section 34.
The casualty unit. If you break your leg or arm or cut yourself badly, you need immediate medical attention. The casualty unit of the hospital is ready for all emergencies. Band 1. Arriving at the casualty unit.
Name, please.
Saif Juma,
Age?
17.
What's the matter?
I've hurt my arm.
All right. Please wait over there. Dr. Saleh will see you soon.
Seeing the doctor.
Now, what's the matter?
I fell off my bicycle and hurt my arm.
Let's see. Does this hurt?
Yes, it does.
Well, it's badly swollen. I don't think it's broken, but you'd better have an X-ray to make sure.
Having the X-ray. Do you want to have a look, Saif?
Yes, please.
Well, this is your arm, and you're lucky the bone isn't broken.
Oh, good.
Okay, now you can go back to see Dr. Saleh. Getting treatment.
How do you feel now, Saif?
Much better, thanks.
All right. Keep that sling on, rest your arm, and come back and see me next Sunday.
Thank you, Dr. Saleh.
Band 2.
Name, please.
Khalid Mansour,
How old are you, Khalid?
16.
All right, Khalid. Now, what's the matter with you?
It's my foot, Doctor. It really hurts.
How did this happen?
I jumped off a wall.
Yes, it's badly swollen, but you're lucky. No bones broken. Go and see the nurse. She'll bandage it for you. And rest it for 2 or 3 days.
Band 3.
And your name?
Hania Brahim,
How old are you, Hania?
14.
Now, what happened to your hand? That's a deep cut you've got.
Yes, I was cutting some meat. The knife was sharp. I cut my hand.
Right. I'll have to clean the cut with some disinfectant and then stitch it. Now, don't worry, Hania. It won't hurt.
Section 35. Section 35.
As you know, I work at the Balkis Clinic. I come from another city, but I was trained here at the new medical college. There were 20 of us in the class. It was a long and difficult training. We were shown how to stop bleeding and how to take people's temperature. We were taught about hygiene and how to give people blood. We were also taught about baby care, especially diet and immunization. We were shown how to give injections, how to use a microscope, how to take care of patients, and how to treat burns and cuts. A lot, don't you think?
Section 36. Section 36.
Being polite.
Immigration officers must learn foreign languages. They must also learn how to be polite in the foreign language. Khalid wants to be an immigration officer, and he is now in an English class. His friend, Nasser, pretends that he has just got off a plane. Is Khalid polite enough?
You, come here.
Me?
Yes, you. Give me your passport. What's your name? I can't read this.
Ward.
Spell it.
W-A-R-D. Ward.
Why have you come here?
I work here.
What do you do? I can't read your occupation either.
I'm an engineer.
This visa is no good. It's out of date. Wait here, don't move.
But there's a...
Stand there and be quiet.
The teacher tells Khalid what he did and said wrong. Khalid tries again.
Excuse me, sir. Over here, please. May I have your passport? Thank you. I'm afraid I can't read your name.
Ward.
Can you spell that, please?
W-A-R-D. Ward.
Thank you. What's the reason for your visit?
I work here.
Oh. And I'm afraid I can't read your occupation either.
I'm an engineer.
And I'm sorry, sir, but I think your visa is out of date.
There's a new visa on the next page.
Oh, yes, so there is. Where are you staying?
At the Ramada.
Thank you, sir. Welcome back.
Section 35. Section 35.
As you know, I work at the Balkis Clinic. I come from another city, but I was trained here at the new medical college. There were 20 of us in the class. It was a long and difficult training. We were shown how to stop bleeding and how to take people's temperature. We were taught about hygiene and how to give people blood. We were also taught about baby care, especially diet and immunization. We were shown how to give injections, how to use a microscope, how to take care of patients, and how to treat burns and cuts. A lot, don't you think?
Section 37. Section 37.
A responsible job.
Abla Saeed is a small, gentle girl born just 17 years ago. She's young, but she has a very responsible job.
I'm a policewoman.
You work at the airport, Abla, don't you?
That's right. I work in security.
What exactly do you do?
Everybody who goes on a plane must be checked. It's my job to search their hand luggage. I must make sure that there's nothing dangerous in their bags.
How do you do that?
All the bags are x-rayed. If we see anything we're not sure of, we open them.
So it's a very responsible job.
Yes, it is. It means that you have to be very careful all the time. You can't relax.
What do you do after work?
Watch TV, visit my friends.
What do they think about your job?
They tease me. They tell me I'm too small to be a policewoman.
And your family?
They think it's great. In fact, it was my mother who suggested that I join the police.
Do you enjoy your job?
Very much. I enjoy the responsibility. I make people feel safe. That makes me feel good.
Any ambitions?
Yes. I'd like to continue with my education and maybe join the air wing.
So you'll stay in the police?
Definitely. If I left the police, I wouldn't be happy. Section 38. Section 38. Immigration officers Ali Abdullah and Mohammed Yusuf are at the airport. They're waiting for somebody to arrive.
Are you sure he's coming today? Yes. The police in Dubai telephoned. They said he's on the flight. All right. What does he look like? Well, he's British, quite tall, about 30. He's got dark hair, a moustache, and a broken nose. A broken nose? Well, that makes things easier. What's he wearing? Let's see. He's wearing a green jacket, an open-necked shirt, no tie, and... what color shirt? Does it say? Yes, a white shirt and blue jeans. That's him. Over there. All right, let's go. Excuse me, sir. Could you come with us, please? There are some questions we want to ask you.
Section 39. Section 39. A fishing boat is missing. Nobody knows where it is. The boat, with 3 fishermen in it, left Shukra yesterday morning. The boat did not return to Shukra yesterday evening. The people in the village were worried. They called the police. Now the police are looking for the missing boat. Here is part of a conversation between a police boat and police headquarters.
Calling boat 7. Calling boat 7. Come in, boat 7. Over.
Boat 7 here. Boat 7 here. Over.
Have you seen anything yet? Over.
No, nothing. We haven't seen anything. Over.
What is your position? Where are you now? Over.
We're about 20 kilometers south of Zanzibar. Over.
What's the weather like? What's the weather like? Over.
It's bad. Quite bad. And it's getting worse. There's a strong wind blowing from the northeast. Over.
Can we do anything? Can we help? Over.
Yes. Yes, you can. A helicopter would help. Repeat, a helicopter. It'll be dark in 2 hours. We must find that fishing boat before then. We've got to. Over.
Okay, we'll call the air wing. What has happened to the fishing boat? What do you think? What do you think? Over.
Section 40. Section 40. Yusuf's story. The police have found the missing fishing boat. The 3 fishermen are safe. A reporter is talking to one of them.
We left on Tuesday morning, about 5 o'clock. What was the weather like then?
Not bad. We knew it might get worse, but bad weather doesn't worry us.
What happened this time? What went wrong?
Well, we were about 15 kilometers southwest of Shukra when the engine stopped, and it wouldn't start again. The weather was getting worse, the wind was much stronger, and it was blowing from the southwest.
Blowing you farther out to sea?
That's right. But there was nothing we could do. No engine, no sail.
Were you worried?
Of course we were worried. But we knew that somebody would be looking for us, so we just sat in the boat and waited for them to find us.
Did you have any food in the boat?
Yes. We had some coffee, some bread, and some dates.
How did you feel when the police found you?
How did we feel? What do you think?
Section 41. Section 41.
Hello, Jasim. I hear you're off to France soon.
That's right. I have business in Paris.
How are you flying?
Yemenia, of course, on a new Airbus.
When do you leave?
On Sunday morning at 8:15.
How long does the flight take?
I'm not sure. 6 hours, I think.
How long will you stay in Paris?
A week. That should be enough to finish my business.
What's the weather like this time of year?
Well, it's not cold. I don't think it's hot either. It should be nice and warm.
Do you have a good hotel?
I don't need one. I'm lucky. I'm staying with a friend.
That's good. Well, have a nice trip.
Thanks.